the Alabama Brewers Association, some of the earliest evidence of beer is a Sumerian tablet with hymn to Niskasi, the goddess of brewing. Beer has followed civilization from ancient Egypt to the Roman Empire. Pasteur's scientific explorations into yeast in the mid-19th century expanded the knowledge of the brewing process and allowed more specific recipes. Prohibition turned brewing into national industry.
I'm Janelle Pritchard, the current head brewer at Trade Route Brewing. Historically, brewing was done by the women. It was considered part of the food preservation, so the canning and all of that stuff. And this is before the industrialization. And once everything moved to an industrial base, brewing moved to an industrial base. And it became kind of a man's job. And now we have more and more women coming back into it. And
first, malted barley is mixed with hot water, creating the mash, a mushy oatmeal-like substance. Next, a sugary liquid called wort is drained off. The hops come after that. The hops are boiled with the wort to add bitterness, flavor, and aroma. Hops are the flower of a vine which is a member of the marijuana family, but you can't smoke hops, so don't try. Next, yeast is mixed with the hopped wort and left to ferment. The yeast converts sugar into ethanol and carbon dioxide. Most beers fall into two categories, ales or lagers. When the yeast ferments at higher temperatures, it produces an ale. When it ferments at lower temperatures, it produces a lager. Then, once a beer is fermented for a few weeks and then bottled or kegged, it's a finished product.
Alright, the individual ingredients of beer, hops specifically, have been shown to have immense health benefits. For centuries, Chinese physicians have prescribed hops to aid digestion and as a treatment for leprosy, tuberculosis, and dysentery. Researchers from the TNO Nutrition and Food Research Institute have discovered that beer contains high levels of vitamin B6, which prevents the buildup of a chemical called homocysteine, thought to be linked to an increase of heart disease. About.com's information shows that potassium levels in an 8-ounce glass of beer are higher than of one banana. Of course, all research emphasizes that one should only consume 2 alcoholic beverages a day. What a buzzkill.
Joe, the brewmaster and owner. Per brew, we probably use about 2,000 to 2,500 gallons of water.
Beer production is incredibly energy intensive, but most brewers try to offset their carbon footprints. One way breweries recycle is by donating the grain left over from the draining of the wort to local farmers as a feed. Trade Route Brewing Company does this with their spent barley.
Jason Wagner, and I come in and pick up the spent barley and we use it for feeding livestock, cows and pigs.
Sales are essential to the United States economy. Numbers from the Beer Institute and National Beer Wholesale Association show that the beer industry employs over 1 million people in the United States. The Washington Brewers Guild reports that 51,900 people in Washington state have jobs in the beer industry. These same institutions say that beer sales and production account for over $35 billion in state and federal taxes each year.